Come with me to the CKC Manchester 2024 Expo.
Hi everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to
Brennan's Crafty Corner.
Hey everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to my channel. Today I'm taking you with me across state borders up to New Hampshire, where I'm going to the CKC Manchester Expo. This is just like an expo like your Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, where a bunch of stores are together, they're just selling their products and they have classes, and it's a really fun time. I like these events because a lot of these stores only sell online and don't do wholesale at like local retailers, so this is like the only way you can actually see their products in person, so it's really fun being able to do that. So without further ado, let's get into this video so you can see what I bought and see a couple of the booths. Will I go to my local retail store? I don't know, it's only like 20 minutes away. We'll see.
So first up here we have the Ton, and oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much I love this company. Effie, the owner, is just so kind. We were talking for like probably a solid 15 minutes before I even started shopping. We were just talking about a ton of random stuff, crafting, and the florals here, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Just look at all the florals. Look at them. Look at all of them. She gets so much of my money. But I love this company so much. I love their stamps, their everything, just everything. That's all I can say. And I always say this, but I love how she has pre-made cards in front of basically every stamp set and every product, or the majority of them. And it just gets your ideas going faster, and it probably makes me buy more. And you know what? That's okay, because it's floral. But yeah, I love the Ton. The Ton has a special place in my heart, because all the florals. And next up, we're going to go to the eyelet outlet booth. So this booth is basically everything embellishments. Here currently you're looking at some enamel dots, which I love theirs. I picked up a couple, just a little sneak peek. And then I also picked up a couple of their washi tapes. And these bins are so much fun to dig through and try to find designs that you like. So much fun. And then lastly, here's just some random bling. They have different kinds of embellishments. Literally, they're just everything embellishments that you can think of. Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. And then lastly, we're going to hop over to the Stamplistic booth, and these red rubber stamps are so pretty. They have so many intricate and just stunning designs. It was so cool to look at all of them and get some inspiration. And then we're going to look up at the top in just a second and see such beautiful samples of the artwork that's made in the different cards. These are just so pretty. I really love that one with the butterfly in the center right there. And the moment you've been waiting for, my trip to Butterfly Reflections Inc. Just look at all that stamping goodness. Ah, I love it. So we're only actually going to go down this aisle here because this is the only footage I got. But this is the Lawn Fawn, Hero Arts, and then on the end, MFT. She has so much MFT, it's not funny. And also, a lot of the stuff she might have is older or retired, so it's super hard to find, or she might be the only retailer in the world that still has it at this point. But it's just amazing. I love coming in here. I can spend hours in here, much to my parents' dismay when they're waiting in the car.
It's time to get into the haul portion of this video. But firstly, I just want to say thank you to my dad for driving me up to the expo. So thanks, Dad. Let me organize this real quick so I can actually do it good, do it justice. So we're going to start with a store that's actually new to me, but I saw their stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So it's called Stamplistic, and they do sell other brands, but they also have their own brand of red rubber stamps, as well as die cuts and a bunch of other stuff. But I saw these and I'm like, they're so much fun because I love a good geometric stamp for a background or just in general. They also have this flower one, which I loved, which is the Spider Mom. Just take a little look there. But they just had so many amazing designs, which you saw in the video, and they also make some beautiful artwork with them, so just amazing overall. But this is the Spider-Mom stamp set. This is the stained glass one. I think this is my favorite of the ones I got, which is funny considering I got a floral, but I think this is my favorite from the 4 that I got. This is the spangled one. This would be also really fun for a background, because that's probably what I'm going to use them all for a background on a card. And then lastly, this is the burst. So next up, we have the eyelet outlet. I absolutely love them, and they have so many amazing brads, just a bunch of different embellishments, so I picked up a couple. So firstly, I got 3 packs of their matte white enamel dots. I have their other enamel dots, and I really like them, and I was actually out of my matte white ones, or almost out. I might have a couple left, so I picked these up just so I could stay well stocked. And then I also saw that they had black matte ones. I was like, ooh, this could be too cool with certain projects. So I was like, you know what, we'll get this one too. And then lastly, I picked up this kind of like mint green pearl pack. These are also really fun. I like my cool colors, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna get these too. In addition to the enamel dots, I also picked up a couple of washi tapes from them because I like to put this on the back of a card on the envelope when I'm sending it, just to make sure that envelope stays closed as like an extra layer of protection. And I really only had like 2 or 3 different kinds, so I was like, let's get some more. So I got this nice yellow floral one, this kind of blue geometric one, and the rest are kind of Christmas themed. So this is a nice poinsettia one. This is just like a candy cane stripe one. Technically doesn't have to be Christmas, but I'm going to use it for Christmas cards. And then lastly, this kind of just like overall Christmas one, different like Christmas sentiments and things that go with Christmas, like December 25th, Santa, stuff like that. But I also thought it would be fun for the back of Christmas cards. So next up, we have some stuff from the Close to My Heart booth. Yes, Close to My Heart did close, but the person who was there for Close to My Heart had bought a ton of stock previously to ensure she would have stock for the last couple of expos she was signed up for. So I thought that was really cool that she was like thinking about her customers and stuff. So I got this really, I'm not going to say fun this time, really nice Christmas paper pack and stickers. I thought it'd be nice if I end up doing more Christmas scrapbooking or just to have in general. Could probably make some nice cards. I really liked this paper. I honestly did not even open this to look at the paper, so we can do that together. So this is one side. That's the other. That's nice. And then through here we have this nice wood. And then on the back, ooh, that's a nice plaid. And I like how the strip up here is a different pattern that goes with it, so you could get some nice coordination. This is pretty. It's a nice scripty Christmas-like sayings. 'Tis the season, under the tree, the first Noel. And then on this back, we have this nice green paper. This is really pretty. And then lastly, we have this sticker sheet. And these are some really nice things. I think a lot of these would go really well on a card. Especially like the little pieces down here, like these banner pieces that could go work really, really well on a card. And she also had some distressed watercolor cardstock, which was perfect because I ran out of mine. So I was like, you know what? We're going to pick up a pack. I also stopped by the paper loft to pick up some 12 by 12 pieces of paper as well. And it's funny because all the ones I ended up getting are like blue and yellow, which is totally fine. And I really liked them, so that's why I got them. So this is the first side of this sheet. And then this is the other side, the back. So we got this nice diamond one. Then this one has like the cover sheet on the back, so there's no, it's not technically two-sided. But what's nice about this is that you can cut these down and use them as strips. And I actually have paper from this collection in here, but also from last time. I bought that sheet of paper last year, I remember. I bought this one, and it has this nice like blue grid side. And lastly, this is like a paisley print almost. And then we have another nice blue back side that's almost little flowers. Lastly, we have the ton. This is where all my good intentions of having a budget go to die. I did stay under budget though, so you know what? They didn't technically die. They just lowered. So yeah, it also did not help that Effie, the owner, had 2 new releases, basically very back to back. And while I was tempted, I only got one thing from the new releases because I had like my eyes on other stuff. So this was the one thing I think, it might have been more than one thing, but I think this was the only new release. This is the new Blue Bonnet stencil, and it's really pretty. Sometimes there's an example on the back. I don't think this one has it unless it's under the label, but I don't think it is. But anyways, this creates a really nice blue bonnet flower, and I don't have anything like this, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna get it. And I got the coordinating die as well. This, I had been looking for this cover plate die, and I knew I was hoping she was gonna have it, and she had it. So this was like the first thing I pulled from her booth. And this is the convention cover plate die. It's really, really pretty, and yeah, I can't wait to use this. I also got the Coming Up Iris stamp because I have the stencil and the dies for the stencil, and this coordinates with those. So like, you know what? We're gonna pick this up too. Then I got this Daily Scripty Greetings stamp set because these are nice, bold sentiments that will work really well on a card on the inside or the outside. So I just thought it was nice to have them, and I got the coordinating dies to cut them out as well. This background stamp set is just stunning. This is the I can't pronounce that word. Hold on. We're gonna go check with my grandma. Okay, checked Google on my grandma's phone. Allegedly, it's riotous. I was thinking ricious, but we'll go with riotous wildflowers. But this was just so stunning, and I was like, I need this. Put it in my cart. Put it in my cart. But I just love flowers, as you all know. So this is perfect for me. The ton's perfect for me because of all the flowers. This is the Large Florals Daisy Layering Stamp Set, and I got the coordinating die, of course. The sample she had for this was just amazing. I was like, oh, that is so pretty. Let me remake that. No, I'm not going to remake it. But she has amazing samples, as you saw in the video. And I might even put pictures up on the screen because I just take pictures of them to have on my phone just in case. But yeah, this one's really nice. And then lastly, this is a huge daisy kind of background stamp set. This is the Daisy 3/4 view close-up cling background. And what she had just spectacular, I don't think I've used that one, a spectacular sample there that was embossed in white embossing powder, and then she did watercolors with it, and it was just so great. So yeah, I was like, you know what, we're gonna get that too. My dear viewer, if you thought I was done with my haul, I am not, because we did not do my Butterfly Reflections ink haul yet, because as you also saw in the video earlier, I went there too, because it was only about 30 minutes away from where the expo was, so it's like, we gotta stop in and say hi to Vanessa, and then Vanessa almost choked on a piece of cucumber, and that was eventful. She's fine, she's okay. That was, yeah. But we gotta show this stuff too. Oh my gosh. There was a nickel in the bag. This one's in here kind of more neatly, so maybe I can get it out in one go. Yeah, that was a lot less eventful than the other one. So we're gonna start with the embossing powders I picked up that are from WoW. So I got Misty Sky, which is this like gorgeous blue and has a couple of different variations of blue in there, and I think a little bit of white, just super pretty. I also picked up this Twilight embossing powder. It was like giving me such Oreo vibes, but I think it's going to look also really different when you emboss it because it's going to have that black, but also some gray and white in there, and it will look really fun. Then I picked up these two as well, and this is the Strawberry Daiquiri, and this is the Mai Tai. It's just some like glitter embossing powder, but they're really cool colors, so I was like, you know what, we're going to get this. This will be perfect for fall and Halloween. And actually, I feel like you could do a nice Halloween card with the both of these together. Next up, this is the watercolor wash paper pack from My Favorite Things. I love a good faux watercolor on my cards because, let's face it, I'm not the best at watercoloring. So I saw this and I was like, let's pick it up. This is the December Duo stamp set from Mama Elephant. Look at these little critters, they're just adorable. So I was like, we need this in my craft room. We needed it. It wasn't a want, it was a need. And then I got the coordinating die as well. So this is the Joyful Season dies from Conquer the Ninth. This was with their previous release. This was on my wish list, so I picked it up, as well as this also being on my wish list, and I was so happy she still had it in stock, which is the Peace, Love, Joy die set from Christina Werner and Conquer the Ninth. These are just like so classic, so I was like, you know what, this would look amazing on a Christmas card, I need. And then I saw these florals, and I was like, you know what, we need this as well. It's not a want, it's a need, because my mom loves sunflowers, so I thought of her when I saw this. And also, Kelly Taylor drew this, and I really like how Kelly Taylor illustrates her flowers, so we picked this up. What I also really like about Honeybee Stamps is how they have the dies for their sentiments in here, so I don't have to try to fussy cut or do a nice square. It really, I think, makes it look more complete and gives it a really... And then I picked up a few colors of Conquer the Ninth cardstock that I did not have on hand. So this is Lilac, Sea Glass, Blueberry, and Clover. So trying to build on my cardstock collection. I don't love to get pattern paper a lot. That MFT one was an exception because my pattern paper bin is full. But as Vanessa was like, oh, so you can get paper that's not pattern? Yes, I can, Vanessa. Because I have plenty of room for my nice specialty cardstock, so I picked this up.
So I think I spent a little bit too much money. It is what it is at this point. This was a couple weeks ago. I think I set my budget a little bit too high. Didn't go over budget, but that budget was just... yeah. What was your favorite thing that I got? For me personally, I'm trying to think of like what I've used the most, because I think the sunflower stamp set from Butterfly Reflections from Honeybee might be my favorite thing, or it might be that square background stamp from Stamplistic. I don't know, I'm kind of tied between those two because they're both really good. Also, tell me down in the comments what your favorite thing is that I got. You have quite a lot of options. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. Have an amazing rest of your day, everyone, and bye! Happy crafting!